and welcome back. It's been a good while since I spoke to you all. For the last 2 weeks we've had family come to stay with us, which has been really nice, and I did aim to film and upload, but things didn't really go to plan, so instead I just decided to put the camera down and enjoy the time with the family while they were here. And yeah, it's been really nice. It's been like a little holiday for us as well, just to not really have any stress or pressure and just be and vegetate for a little while. But yeah, I feel like I can say it's officially spring now. There's so many birds out, the snow is starting to melt, and the sun is so incredibly powerful. Just sitting here now, I'm actually sweating just a little bit. It's that warm. But it's so nice because it means that summer is just around the corner, and yeah, summer is freedom. I feel like this time of year, although it's like such a relief from the winter and the dark, and it's now brighter days and it's easier, it also comes with a lot of stress because there's just so much to do now, so much to get on with, so much to prepare for summer and also next winter, that I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. To fill you in on general life and what's happening, well, right now I'm feeling a little bit sorry for myself because the day the family left I came down with some sickness, and for the last few days it's absolutely floored me, and I don't know where I got it from, but I'm mad about it. But luckily I'm feeling a lot better now. So just as our family has left, our friend is arriving, CJ. He lives in his van full time. He has a YouTube channel which I'll link below, and he is finally coming to visit us. We spent the whole lockdown with him and another friend and made a camp called AM-BOL-EAST, and we spent the whole lockdown in this little camp and just had the time of our lives, really. Although it was a kind of strange time for most of the world, and definitely for us, I feel like we made the most of it and just put all of the problems aside and just cracked on and had a good time anyway, amongst, that strange period of time. But yeah, he's finally coming to visit us, and his dog, Lance, is actually best friends with Bolski, so I am so excited to see them reunite. I just really hope that they are the same best friends that I remember them to be, because it has been quite a few years since they've met, and Bolski has degraded quite a lot, so I just hope he can still play with him a little bit and just enjoy their time together. But the most important thing is that CJ will be arriving in less than an hour, and we are all due a very big glass of whiskey and a very long catch-up, so that, I'm sure, is what we're going to be doing.
Oh my God, best friend in the whole wide world.
Baby boy.
Does it feel so good?
It took me longer.
To see your face.
I know. Likewise. Oh, I'm-BOL-EAST.
Yes.
It's too high. It's all gone up the back.
It is a brand new day, and I don't know if you can tell, but I am in my very musty van, which is very sad to say, but it just is. It is musty. But that's why I'm in here today. So I finally got a plan of what to do with this and how to get it back on the road. It's not what I originally thought I was going to be doing with it, but it is what I initially wanted to do with it. So yeah, I won't say any more on it just because there's a lot of sorting out to do and figuring out the logistics of it all. So yeah, today I'm going to be sorting it out anyway because I need to get the inside livable again. The inside is the biggest job because it's a little bit mouldy in places. I've left loads of stuff in here, like old food and things like that. So I just need to give it a really good sort out and just a bit of TLC. But yeah, the very beginning of getting the van back on the road. I'm very excited. And I think the plan for the layout, so I used to have a raised bed and then a garage space underneath. I'm going to have sort of the same, but instead of having a full double raised bed, I'm going to have like more of a single raised bed, and then at the side have like a seating area, because that's the thing that I never had, and it actually was really irritating to not have anywhere to sit other than your bed. Yeah, I don't know, it really got to me in the end. I just found this book, and in the back I tried to press some really tiny little flowers. There's a birthday card here from Ash, and I'm going to read it because it's funny and very relevant still now. It says, "To Marie, can't imagine living on this godforsaken rock without you. Lots of love, the guy that fixes all your shit." I love it. Still true even now. So the van does look really rough around the edges, and I'm not surprised because I suppose it always has been a little bit rough. Yeah, we built this van in a car park in France, like in 2 weeks, because we're in such a rush just to get it done that we sort of just did it as fast as possible. And I also didn't spend very much on this van either, like the initial build. So yeah, everything was done very basic and as cheap as I could afford it at the time, which wasn't a lot. I think the initial build cost £1,500. So yeah, when you think about it, that's just so cheap. Like, I don't think you'd be able to do that now. And I had a lot of stuff donated as well, and I got a lot of things for free. So yeah, it's never been like this pristine, clean van. It's always had its own little quirky touch to it. But that's fine. It just means now that it's been left, it just looks even worse. Hello friends, so I am back in the van today and I've had a good long hard think about what it is that I want to do, because I've spent so long looking at this van and all I've managed to do is just pick out everything that I want to fix and just all the things that annoy me, and it's been so overwhelming, to be honest. But I've had to sort of pull myself back and just take one thing at a time. Yeah, as I say, I'm just taking one thing at a time, and yeah, the most important job, it's very windy, the most important job is just to get the inside a little bit nicer and to raise the bed up, because it was raised originally and I brought it back down and now I want it to go back up again. So I've had to pull all that out anyway, and I thought while it's out I'm going to take off these wall panels, sand them all and give them a good paint. The back doors, they've gone a little bit mouldy, so I'm so glad that I've actually decided to do this because they really need a good spruce up. And these panels here, these actually came with the van, so I didn't even buy these. That's how budget it was. But as a result, the wood is just a bit rough and it's not been treated. I literally just slapped paint on it and called it a day. And on the ribs here, I'm going to line it with foil bubble wrap stuff and then put carpet over the top. So these will be nice and blended in. I'm going to do that for all the ribs, and then once the walls and the back doors are done, I will rebuild the bed with Ash's help and finally get a seating area that I think will work really well. I got some professional assistants. Split. Yay! Thanks, honey. I'm doing okay. See ya. Thank you. Bye. Love you. Watch your step. WTF. Finally. Right, now theoretically this should just poopy off. Yeah.